Hey, Mike with Mike's Bags, and today I am reviewing the Street by Ninja Bags. Let's go ahead and dive in, break this bag down. This is a carpet bag. It has that herringbone carpet, the same carpet that we see on the Wizard, the Fallout X, the Sorcerer, the Majestic's Meltdown, the B3 Fatal. It's a very popular material. Most of you probably have a set of bags that have this material on it or thrown a set with it on there. I like this material because of the versatility of it and the way that you can manipulate it to play how you want to. So I call it a 5-speed, but in reality, you can play anywhere from a 4 to a 6-speed, depending on how you take care of it. If you keep the bag clean, you buy one of those fabric shavers and you kind of shave the fuzzies off, the bag will play closer to a 5.5, 6-speed. If you rough it up, you get it dirty, you can get it down to a 4, 4.5 speed. Typically, I keep my herringbone bags playing at that slower speed. I like to play more of a dirty style, more of a control style game with them. But in this case, I kept this a little cleaner. Bag's a little newer. I haven't really got them as dirty as I want. They're newer. Plus, the boards were playing faster. It was a colder, dry day when I went out and throw, so the boards were playing on the faster side. So I kept these clean to show you how these bags play on the faster side. So these videos are playing more like a 5.5, 6-speed, but I call it a 5-speed. But again, it's a very versatile material. So about a 5 on the slow side. Fast side, this is that Pro Sniper, Deadhead, Viper fast side. Crazy fast, 9-speed, great for pushing, collecting, cleaning up messes. It plays in pretty much any board condition. So we're looking about a 5-ish, 9-speed bag. Both these materials play really well in humidity. So if you're looking for a humidity style bag or an option for humid conditions, the Street's a great option for you on that. Template wise, it's a medium template. It's got a medium amount of fullness, medium amount of flops, kind of right down the middle, maybe bordering on the fuller side because, it's got flop to it. It's not overly floppy. So if you like a fuller bag, but you kind of want to get something that has a little bit of a flop, this Street's a great option for you. So like I said, you've got some flop, definitely not overly floppy, which gives the bag that ability to fit a lot of play styles because if you like a floppy bag, you can play this. If you like a fuller bag, you can play this. It fits great for blind draws. No matter who you get as a partner, no matter what style bag they like, this is a bag that you can both play your style of game, whether one of you plays a dirty game, one of you plays a hole running style game, one of you likes a floppier bag, one of you likes a fuller bag. This is kind of that right in the middle that you can play and really kind of bridges the gap. It's a good compromise for you guys. So the Street's a wonderful blind draw bag. Fill in here is a mixed fill. I love the fill. I love the way the fill plays. It gives the bag some movement, but it's not overly bouncy, right? It doesn't just bounce and hop every time. So it does kind of take some of the kick out of it. So if you're not the flattest of throwers, the bag's not going to punish you a ton. It still has kick to it. Don't get me wrong. There is some kick here, but if you're consistent with your tilt of your bag when you throw it, you can play that kick and adjust your landing zone, and the bag will keep running in the hole for you. But that kick leads to the bag being cuttable. It gives you that shot shape and ability. You can really manipulate this bag with cuts, rolls, flops. It just gives you that versatility. And I love the shot shaping ability of the bag. The bag also has a wonderful hand feel. It's a super soft bag to me. And these materials are very loose and pliable. There's no stiff, thick material. So the bag feels great in the hand. You've got enough feel that you can lock the bag down. It gives you complete control. So I love the way the bag feels. I love the way the bag plays on it. And let's go ahead and jump into playability here. One more thing. Bags are ACL stamped for 2024. They have the Pro stamp on there, so if you play an ACL event, you can definitely throw the Street there. So jumping to playability on this, and this is a bag that is it's super versatile. The reason people love this herringbone material and the reason why it's so popular is the versatility of it, that you can play any style game. If you want to play a dirty style game, you want to throw blockers up there, you want to create a lot of chaos, you can do it. If you want to just run bags in the hole, you can do it. If you want to place anywhere in between, you can do that. And that's kind of how I like to play these bags. It's more of a hybrid style game. Like I'm going to run bags in the hole for a round or 2 or 3 rounds, and then also I'm going to throw a blocker up there. Or maybe I'm going to run 2 bags in, throw a 3rd bag blocker, and play that style of game. And I love the ability to do that with this bag. You have the control. You can put blockers where you want on the boards, right? And then the bags are full enough when it comes to collectability, you're just clipping a corner and you're taking the bag in. They're not super floppy. They're not going to coordinate up on you, so you can just clip a corner, which means you can get more aggressive and make sure that blocker is more on your opponent's side. And you can just come down the middle, clip a corner, or if you get too far over, you can throw a cut shot, come across, try to grab it, and bring it back in. The bags have enough flop to them that if you can get them up there to grab the hole, they're going to spin around and come back in. Now they are fuller bags, so they don't have the largest landing zone, right? When I talk about landing zones, the large floppy bags have those massive landing zones, super forgiving. No matter how far off you are, left or right, you can just grab a corner and they're gonna spin around and come in. Because it's kind of that medium fullness. If you get just a corner of the hole, at times it just kind of wants to skip past. But if you can get enough of the bag there, you're getting that corner to dip in. Once you get that corner to dip in, it will grab and come in. So it's a larger than normal landing zone. It is a forgiving bag around the hole, which is what I like about it. You still have that shot shaping ability, but you got some of that hole forgiveness that you would get with a bag that's more of a faster looser type bag. So that's why I say it kind of falls right in the middle, bridges the gap of those. I love the way the bag grabs the hole. It really did make up for some of my mistakes. When I was off and thought a bag was going to miss, it would grab, spin around. And even if it didn't go in, it just hung there. It was very easy to collect. It didn't take much to come through, clip the bag, and take it in. You know, most of the time when the bag was hanging, my next bag just throwing would take it in. If it wasn't hanging much, I might have to come more aggressive with airmail drag, or I'd have to, if it's on the side, come across the cut, collect it. The bags are on the hole-friendly side of bags. However, I will say this herringbone carpet is not the most hole-friendly material. In fact, it does tend to have, it has a tendency to want to hang in the hole from time to time. However, when you add in this mixed fill, the beads in here the beads give the bag more hole friendliness and kind of counteract what you lose with this herringbone material. And I'm hesitant to say that because every time I say this material is not hole friendly, I get people to respond back that their bags are. The bag is hole friendly, but in this scheme of all materials, it's not as hole friendly as faster materials. But you get because it's not as hole friendly, the reason it's not as hole friendly is because this material has some grip, has some bite to it, which is where you get that shot shaping ability, where you get the ability to cut and to roll and to flop and do this sort of things. So it's that zero-sum game with cornhole bags. You're gaining more control of the bag, more shot shaping. You're going to lose some hole friendliness. The bag still wants to melt in the hole to some degree. So for a controllable material, it is on the hole friendly side, and I like that. I didn't have a problem with bags hanging on a hole unless it was my last bag I threw up there and I missed. And then if a bag did hang, it's because I missed. If I threw it right, it was going in the hole. And if it didn't, and I had it in the bag, it was going to be easy to collect. And again, I play. You know, these videos are done by myself. I'm throwing 4 bags, that's it. If you're playing against an opponent, there's 8 bags going in, so there's more bags. So even if you don't collect, there's a good chance your opponent's going to collect it. And if they don't, you force them to make shots that maybe they're not comfortable making because you have a bag hanging on the hole, which forces them to try to sneak around, which maybe they'll miss. So in the end, I look, the bag was wonderful as far as the ability to get it in the hole. Also the shot shaping, this is a wonderful bag for rolling. If you're a roll bag thrower, you can definitely roll this bag. It has enough movement and bounce to it. It's pretty easy to get up. So even if you're not the greatest roll bag player, you're an average player, you can roll this bag. If you're trying to learn to roll, I think the Street's a great option for you. If you like to throw cut shots like me, it's definitely a cuttable bag. You have that control. If there's a blocker there, if your opponent throws a blocker, you can step out, kind of throw a cut shot, sneak around, grab that hole and drop it right back in and leave the blockers there and make your opponents collect them. So for me, if I'm playing an opponent who throws a dirty style game, puts blockers up here, a bag like this is what I want because I can get around their bags and make them work to collect their bags. I don't have to just push through. Plenty fast on the fast side that if you do have to push through 1, 2, 3 bags, you've got enough speed here, you can push through and take multiple bags in. So again, it allows you to make all the shots. There's any shot you want to make, you can really make with this bag. And that's why one of these herringbone style bags are so popular because they are so versatile. But because this fill in here gives the bag the ability to cut, roll, flop really easily. Plus, you can also just run it hole for hole and do what you want. So I love the Street. I love the way it's set up and designed. These been availability. Ninja has a website, ninjabags.com, and that's bags with a Z, B-A-G-Z. So ninjabags.com. Link down in the description. You can click on, go check them out. These Street were $95 for a set when I went on the website, and they had a ton of different colorway options and styles. So if you're looking for a particular color to match your other bags or whatever, they've got it for you. Shipping was $13.50, so that puts it at $108.50 shipped to you, which is a reasonable price. You're getting a high quality bag, so it's kind of right down that middle price range for you on bags. So I don't have an issue paying that price for a great set of bags like this. If you've thrown the Street, I always love to hear you guys' feedback. If you get a set, let me know how you like them. Shoot me an email, drop a comment, shoot a message, whatever. Let me know. I always love hearing you guys' opinions on these bags. I thank you so much for your support, and I thank you for watching.